DeLoco.
DeLoco, baby.
Ahí está.
All right, man. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to DeLoco Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. This is episodio number 37. And I wouldn't ask it to be any more epic than what it already is today. Today we have someone very special from the 956.
Buenas noches. Pues, aquí estamos en vivo con mi camarada Gilbert. Buenas noches.
Yes, sir.
¿Cómo andamos, Rosa? Aquí.
El GrampaOrly. From you may know him from TikTok, especially from TikTok. He's got a big following on TikTok, and he is on Instagram as well. But thank you again, man, for being here. I appreciate you so very much, dude.
Appreciate you inviting me, brother.
Yeah, of course, man. I know. So, guys, once again, you can listen to DeLoco Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio Podcasts. And if you want, you can go ahead and head on over to YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you actually see a Papi Chulo and you see a Vaquero del 956, especialmente hoy in episode number 37. So, again, man, thank you so very much for being here. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
It was so weird that we bumped into each other in La Isla del Padre, South Padre.
Yeah, it's a beautiful,
South
beautiful
Padre.
event out there. It was, I met a whole bunch of people. Of course, I got to meet you as well.
Yeah, yeah.
As an opportunity of a lifetime, like I say. I've always appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So the way it happened is we're eating breakfast, right? Everybody knows, you know, Latino gang, baby. Free breakfast, we're there, baby. We're there. We're there. So we're actually eating breakfast, and I saw this guy walking, and he had his aviators on. I looked at him and said, nah, I don't think that's him. I nudged my wife, and I go, you know what? It looks like GrampaOrly. She goes, no, I don't think that is. I go, I think so. He sat down and his phone started ringing. He's like, oh, válgame, no me dejan comer. And I'm like, yeah, that's him. That's him. That's got to be him. So we went back upstairs. We got some stuff ready. And boss goes, you going to go talk to him? I go, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to him. I go, but I need to wait for like the right moment. I go, so let me get the stuff ready. I go, if he's downstairs, he's downstairs. If not, pues, what was it meant to be? I went downstairs. You were already finishing. You were drinking your little cafecito. You're doing everything there. And I just said, hey, you GrampaOrly, you the one and only. I said, I knew it. I knew that was happening, dude. So I was actually on vacation, and GrampaOrly wasn't on vacation. ¿Qué estaba haciendo ahí en la Isla del Padre? What were you doing over there in South Padre?
Well, you know, it's crazy because, you know, I do a lot of promos, of course, you know, and I was promoting the event that weekend for Ramon Ayala and Joe Lopez there at Clayton's, you know. Everybody hangs out at Clayton's. So I do meet a lot of people, including yourself as well. But that was what I was for. That was just a kind of a getaway, promoting, you know, doing the VIP stuff with the people that are actually promoting the location there. But it was a nice event. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Because I know. So where we were staying at, were you at that actual lounge that was behind the hotel where we were staying at?
I was. Well, I mean, I was staying at the hotel there, but we were at the lounge behind there.
Behind there, right? Too.
Yeah. I think it's called something board.
Bar or something like that, right?
Longboard, I think it is.
Longboard,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but it's a place to go hang out as well. So a lot of people get in there. And, you know.
You were in the pool, right? Were you in the pool?
I was in the pool.
Right, you were, right? Because you were on live on TikTok, and I was like, look, he's live on TikTok. Hey, you're moving around. And my mom, she was like, oh, I think he's at the one behind us. I'm like, nah, he's not there. And she's like, yeah, I think he's there.
Yeah.
So we started looking, and we're like, dude, it was packed.
It was packed. It was a lot of people. Of course, it was the 4th of July weekend. So
yeah.
It was nice, yeah.
It was nice, man.
Yeah.
So who did you take out there? It was just you by yourself?
Family. Just
family,
me
right?
and the wife, yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
Of course, we met a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
You know, and hung out there and just enjoyed the weekend, you know.
Yeah.
So it was fun. A lot of good music. I mean, met a lot of people. I always enjoy running into people, of course, you know, and giving everybody the time they deserve, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. That's cool, man. So you're from 956. You're from McAllen, right?
I live in McAllen. But I originally from a little town called La Casita.
La Casita.
Yeah, that's about 7 miles close to Rio Grande. It's a Stark County. I'm a Rattler alma mater, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I graduated. But I live in McAllen now. Yeah.
You live in McAllen. How's it living down there?
Pretty good.
Really?
You know, we've been blessed, and I call it blessed because of all this hailstorm and, you know, wind damage and stuff. I'm in the roofing business, so you can imagine that. So yeah, as far as that is concerned, the business is good. You know,
that's good.
Of that, yeah.
Yeah, because literally last night, I mean, I was up, I was messaging you, I was messaging other people.
Yeah.
And I've had, so the picture, the day we posted the picture, that day, that afternoon,
Yeah.
I had so many DMs. They're like, GrampaOrly. They're like, you gonna have him on the podcast? I'm like, I don't know. I said, we'll see. You know,
We're trying to figure this out.
We're trying to figure this out. You know, and everyone's like, are you gonna do a TikTok together? I'm like, hold on, we're time out. We gotta figure that out too. Like,
let's get him there first.
Everybody was like jumping the gun, you know, and I get it, right? Because you know, back before I did the podcast thing, I would actually, and I still do them from time to time. I'll do little skits here and there, so people know I'm a funny dude. So they saw you, they saw me, they're like, okay, you guys got to do something. So I'm like, yeah. I said, we're gonna work something out, you know.
Yeah.
And I know we had talked about doing a TikTok that evening, but I was like, people are like, did y'all do it yet? I'm like, look, the stars in the line, right? He's busy, I'm busy, so we'll see what can happen.
Yeah.
And then I know I shot you a message. You're like, well, yeah, you know, tell me what time. It has to be early because I got stuff to do.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, cool. So for those of you, it's Friday, the 14th of July. So this is Doctor Strange. So today we're recording on a Saturday. Just so you guys are not confundidos, like, what?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but dude, that's cool, man, that you're so humble, bro. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. You know, gonna be able to talk to you. Y luego también eres la 956, bro. You know, ¿qué pauca? ¿Qué pauca? Unos golpeazos, bro. I didn't know how. I was gonna have to show you how San Antonio does it, pero I said, nah, está bien calmado, está bien calmado.
But no, like Mateo, I run into a lot of people, and based on the reactions, who they are is how, you know, I like to conduct myself. But I do like to give everybody, you've already experienced that, the time.
Yeah.
Because that's important to me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's all good, man.
Yeah, it's good, yeah. And I'm like super thankful, super like grateful, man, that you agreed to come on. And like I said, a lot of people were DMing like, man, you met him, he's a funny dude. And I'm like, no, he is a funny dude. I said, hopefully we can work something out, you know. But we are gonna do a TikTok today, and hopefully we can do it. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's that Mariah Carey, that new little.
Oh, okay, I think we can.
You know what I mean?
I think we can pull it out.
We could pull something off. You know what I mean? So I know for a fact. I started following you because of a certain person, a young lady. And she was on there, and she would pick on you and do jokes on you. Yeah. And that's the way I started to follow both of y'all. And I mean, how did that whole engagement, like, did get you involved? I mean, because you are a naturally funny grandpa. So, like, how did that involvement happen? Like, did they tell you, like, hey, we're going to start adding you in videos? Like, do you want to? Do you not? Like, how did that work?
No, it's kind of an indirect, you know, thing, you know. They put me on there, and then all of a sudden they started blowing, you know what I'm saying? And by the time, you know, we're being interviewed by the TV channel, you know, radio stations and TVs and all that, and grew pretty big. You know, during COVID was kind of a weird year, 2020. Yeah. And you were pretty much, you know, you couldn't really go places. You know, at a certain time you had to be home. So, you know, it's all family. You have to kind of deal with the family, and hopefully nobody would get COVID. But it was kind of a situation that started that way. But yeah, I mean, grew big time on TikTok and Instagram. You know, you just went ballistically nuts with that. But I think I'm probably one of the oldest influencers in the valley that does this, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So how is that? Like, does everybody in the valley know you because of the TikToks?
Well,
like,
yeah, I mean, they, of course, I'm from the 956. Yeah, a lot of people, you know me there. It's kind of a crazy, because your analytics, you know, on your TikTok or any other account you have, it works kind of crazy, because honestly, my biggest fan page, analytics is San Antonio. Because of the population.
Yeah,
of
the
course.
population, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, as far as people in the 956, I do know a lot of people that I run into. They know me, of course, because of social media and stuff. But, and of course, I do a lot of collabs. Yeah. If people reach out to me and they want to, you know, get together and do a collab, let's do it. You know
let's do it. Yeah.
I always support everybody.
That's cool that you're like that. And I've told so many people here, that many of my guests that I've had on, is that my whole ordeal is like, doesn't matter how big you can get. I think the more humble that you are, and the more that's how people love you even more. Like,
you're absolutely right. I see one thing. I see a person. I don't see numbers. Does that make any sense? Yeah. You know, I see people that have, you know, 100 followers, 1,000, 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Even more than I do, and I see them all the same. Because to me, it's just a human being. It's a person just like I am. And you know, we're here, kind of crazy, you know, social media has grown so big.
Oh.
I mean, and there you can do so many things on social media.
Yeah, I know.
And meet so many people. And to me, that's just that's why I enjoy doing what I'm doing, because you get to meet people.
Yeah, and I'm glad you liked it, porque ya estoy pensando, me va a cobrar como $1,000 ahorita porque el gas, para allí para allá.
No, I understand. So you really have to do things like this, but to kind of show people who you are. One of the things that I do believe in is a lot of people have misconceptions on certain people, just the way they look or they are, what they do.
Yeah.
Without even know who they are. And people see them in their comments. You have good comments, bad comments, but you really don't know the person,
Yeah.
unless you really meet him face to face.
And
then you know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My motto is you don't need to know somebody to love them. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah.
It does, man.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, right when I met you that Saturday, I was like, he's the same dude. Like, when I heard you, like, it was so weird how when I heard you and their phone was ringing and you were there, you're like, oh, no man, come in. I'm like, okay, he's the same dude from the videos. He's not somebody different,
Yeah.
And I think that's a big thing for me. Like, just be yourself, be an original.
Yeah.
And people will fall in love with you.
Yeah.
That's one of my main things here. Like, people know I'm a funny dude. People know I can be crazy. And that's just who I am.
Yeah.
That's just who I am. And sometimes people, just by you being you can make somebody's day. They may be going through something or whatever the case is. And
that's one of the things that I do the most. The thing that I really like and enjoy doing is being able to respond to DMs. People go through so many things in life. I tell you what, you'd be amazed. With my following and stuff, I have all sorts of ages. Young and old.
yeah.
How many of them have I adopted on social media? I can't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But you do get, asked so many questions, advices and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm always there, try to tell them the right thing, what they need to know, what they need to focus on. I think people are going through certain things in life that all they need to hear is from someone else,
Yeah.
So here and there, I'll post something in relation to what somebody DM me about, and I kind of put it out there.
Yeah.
And then the response goes nuts. You know what I'm saying? So
Dang.
kind of make it positive,
Yeah, make it positive.
Yeah.
So one of my biggest questions that now that I have you here in person, like, what's like one of the biggest, if you want to say biggest, right, or best collaborations that you've ever done with somebody? It could be from TikTok, it could be anybody, anything that you kind of didn't think that you would be able to collab with.
Well, I was kind of a co-MC when Jenny 69 went to 956 area. So, of course, I had to, get with her. I took a picture with her. And I was in the stage, of course, doing some of the co-MC in there.
Yeah.
Did a little clip with her, posted up. And, I mean, I would have never thought I was going to run into her. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of my biggest ones there.
And did she know you?
I tell you what. So when and you'll see the video, you can see it on my TikTok and Instagram. She looked at me. She called me Señor, right? And she's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding. This is the stage, okay? She's about to perform."
Really?
And there's a lot of people there, and they were saying, I think I've seen you somewhere. She's on stage live, right? And people were yelling, "It's GrampaOrly!" It's like, I'm like, what? But yeah, that was to me was one of those times where you're like, what? Never think that would happen. But yeah, I got to meet her, took a picture with her, and she followed me, and I followed her back, and she messaged me and said, "I knew I had seen you somewhere," so she had seen me somewhere.
Wow.
That was crazy.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, for real.
You know who I want to see you do a collab with? Like, I'm dying for you to do a collab with. Grupo Frontera.
Whoo, my
Dude.
God, yeah. I love the music,
Oh,
man.
my God.
Love the music.
Shout out to Grupo Frontera. You guys
yeah.
are doing it, man.
Yeah. Big
and they're
time.
from the 956 as well, correct?
And my girl, I believe. But, man, I tell you what, these guys have gone
Dude.
skyrocket. It's amazing. The people they've been collabing with and stuff, and the
I
music.
would have never thought.
No, neither. And the recent one they just did, my goodness, it was just, I don't know, I'm just overwhelmed.
I would have never thought they were going to collab with, ¿cómo se llama? Peso Pluma.
Peso Pluma, that was the last one they did, and it's a beautiful song, man.
Dude, that's crazy.
I can't wait to do something with that song there, so I'm kind of getting back to, when I get back home, I want to work on that. I was, on the way down here, had my,
Yeah.
all the way down and just listening to that song, learning it, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful.
¿Cómo se llama el cantante with the main singer?
Oh,
His if you want to say his AK name is It's Payo or Puyo, right?
Yeah, yes,
Right?
Yes.
Dude, it's so crazy how I don't know if you've seen videos in the past where the original singer was singing. No pegaba, right? And no disrespect, right?
Yeah. No,
and as soon as they found him and they did the switch, it's like
difference.
something.
Big difference.
Prendieron la vela like big time.
Big time.
After that, like it started going and going, and people started to hear them.
So I don't really remember one of the songs. I can't remember the name of the song. So at the very beginning when they started doing it, because they grew pretty quick. It was it was like boom, boom. Very,
well,
very fast.
they were at the Latino Grammys, and the guy they even said a year ago we were playing in our garage.
Yes, they did
in the 956.
Can you believe that? And they're getting these big time awards, and they're talking about a year ago they were in their garage. It's like, my goodness, but things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
But I remember them. The only reason I remember them is because there was this song. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's just a very catchy song. But on social media, on TikTok, there was this couple somewhere in Mexico, I think it was, or somewhere, that they were doing this really good song to it or dance to it, and that just blew, and it went all over the place. And from there on, along with their good music and all that stuff and their support, they just in 1 year, man, look at where they're at now.
I know.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. And dude, those guys are so humble. I've seen so many videos where the lady can be like, "Hey," and they get off their car and like, "Come over here, you want to take a picture?" It's like, what?
They're from 956, but
bro. Oh my God, man! I want to meet them one day, and like I want to have them on the podcast, like one day, like all of them. I don't care where estamos montonados acá adentro. Like I just want to have them and find out like how this whole ordeal like happened, because it just happened so fast. Like I mean, they even said it a year ago. We were playing in the garage, and everyone was like, a year ago.
But I tell you what, the music is good. I mean, that's why where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And they're smart people, man. Because like I said, the people they're collabing with, big time,
dude. I don't even know how it's. But the thing is, when you're good and people know that you're good, they want to collab with you, because all these people that they're collabing with, they're reaching out to them because they're seeing how much of a trend they're being right now. So they want to jump on that train quicker than a herd.
Everybody and their mother,
dude. That's so crazy, man. And honestly, when they first came out, my concuño, shout out to my concuño Fabian Castro, he's the one who found out about them. He's like, bro, check them out. Like, they're super good. Because I'm a musician. I play drums and I play keyboard. So when I hear music, like, it's got to be like, okay. So when he sent me like a little clip of how they're playing, I'm like, okay, these guys are pretty tight. They're not like, le faltó acá y le faltó para allá, So when I heard them the first time, and I heard how, I mean, they're like this. They're like bean and cheese. That's what kind of captivated me. Like, I'm like a big musician guy. Like, I love John Mayer.
Nice.
His musicianship. Santana, he doesn't have to say anything. Just he talks with his guitar.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing. So does John Mayer, And the Grupo Frontera, they're telling you a whole story.
There's a meaning behind it.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
In 3 minutes or 2 minutes or less.
Right.
And they're giving it to you with a little bit of, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, baby.
I can do this.
So it's super cool to see that. And especially that they're from the 956. And there's like so many people that are like, this is amazing. And it should be amazing because, to be honest, everyone throws shade at the 956. Let's just be honest. Everybody does. And to be honest, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why, right? And it could be because los troqueando cuz are the ones that kind of ruined it, or what? I don't know, right?
I have no idea, man.
We got some troqueando cuz here in San Antonio, too.
I think they're all over the place.
They're all over the place. Unos que le falta la llanta y la rim y todo eso, pero they're there, but I don't know why. But honestly, seeing them, seeing you, seeing some other people that are from McAllen, from the Valley, from Brownsville, you guys are some pretty dope people, just like here in San Antonio, So to me, it's like, why throw shade at the 956? You know what I mean? The 956 and 210 should be juntando a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I believe that. And that's why I think I have a lot of support here in the San Antonio area. And I'm so grateful for everybody down here. And they're so loving, you know what I'm saying? There were people, like last night, we were out clubbing, going here and there. And I ran into a whole bunch of people, took pictures and stuff. And I mean, you can feel the love, the support. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the way it should be. But you're always going to have those people. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, right?
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Just like the roaches, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. You move the fridge, ahí están. Ahí están.
Ratones.
Las ratones. Ahí están. You can be as clean as you want, pero ay, ya se me lo olor a rata, chiva.
Matas una y está otro.
Llamó la prima, vente para acá, the rent's free. No, hombre, te digo, así son, man. But I honestly, like, just to see how you are, like, meeting you in person, it's awesome, man, to see that you're the same dude.
Yeah, I appreciate
like
that
you are on the videos.
Yeah. And
it's very rare. And I mean, I'm humbled to say it when a lot of people meet me, they're like, oh, you're the same dude that I hear and that I see.
Right.
And that's what I want to be. I don't want to be anybody different. Like, everybody knows who I represent. Everybody knows how I am.
Right.
And there's some people within the content creator, if you want to say, that I've met before. And there's this saying, you know, don't meet your people that you look up to because it'll get ruined, you know? So there's people that I've met. It's like,
wait a
minute, brother. You're you're
not
little,
the same person.
Yeah, you know what I mean? What the heck happened here? You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's what kind of makes them lose a fan base, if you want to put it that way. Right. Because people want to meet the same guy that they're looking at.
Exactly.
That they're listening to, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, shout out to my wife, shout out to my brothers, my parents. When I decided to do this, they're like, just be you. Yeah. Because at first I was doing like reviews on TikToks, on YouTube.
Right.
My parents are like, well, why don't you just, you know, everybody's like, why don't you just talk to somebody? Like, you're a funny dude. You know how to keep a conversation going. Like, why don't you do that? Right. When I brought my friend, a good friend from my church, that we did it, like that one blew up. And everyone's like, you need to do that.
You got to do that.
That's what we like. So I'm like, okay, perfect. I'm just going to be me. You know, I'm not going to change anything.
Right.
But man, I know there's a lot of haters as much as there is supporters.
They're out there, man.
So they're out there, and it's super cool that you know how to, like, I mean, brush it off because they're everywhere, man.
Talking about that, you know, everybody has them. I don't care how good or big or small you are, but they're out there. And, you know, I'm going to say I can appreciate that because there's only one reason why they are who they are. Mm-hmm. They really want to be like you.
Oh, yeah.
They enjoy seeing you because they want to try and be like you.
Yeah.
And the only way they can try and, you know, get some sort of a connection indirectly without you knowing is putting something on there and get some of that clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big time.
But it's all good. You know, everybody's going through things in life.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you see something, you see a video, and you want to comment on that, and you basically comment based on how you're feeling right there and then.
Oh, yeah. And
then you put your words out there. But it is what it is. And I know some of these people will comment something that they didn't mean to do. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
And then they realize, holy moly, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But I don't react to those things. You know, whatever they put out there, if worst case scenario, you know, if it's kind of a bad thing, I just delete them, you know, move forward. Don't say anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
And believe me, it's weird to say, right? But I've got my own, like, that I've had people message me and, like, they've told me some certain things, right? And it's like, look, man, I'm not here to make any problems or whatever. They can, well, you are. And I just like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, I can't reply to you no more. It's just, I'm going to have people who like it and I have people who are going to dislike it. And that's just the way it comes. I mean, and a lot of people did warn me about that. You know, shout out to Chocolate Academy Bootleg Food Review. As soon as they started seeing that I was blowing up the way I was, they're like, look, we're just going to be super real with you. And we're going to tell you, you're going to have some haters and you're going to have people who do support you. So don't be surprised if you have people DMing you with hate and stuff like that. Cause it's going to come. Like it's going to come. So I've had my fair share and you know, I just delete them and move on. Don't even think about it.
And that would be the better person.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just go move forward. Yeah. Let them, you know, suffer.
Yeah, let them suffer. You know what I mean?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. You know, and it's like I tell everybody that I have on. You know, it's a joke, right? Well, it's not really a joke, but you know, people tell me like, "Hey, bro, ¿qué te crees o qué Papi Chulo?" Is like, look, bro, the Lord only blesses the few. I guess you weren't the few then. Entonces,
you're not on the list.
You're not on the list, my brother. No, man, but that's cool, man. I know that you're super busy, dude, and you doing the TikToks, you being with the family, because you're a big family dude. I can see that. Yeah. I like it when you're doing I saw one of your videos where you're doing the Vamos a hacer una carnita. I'm going to show you guys how to.
Yeah.
That's super cool that you do that like that. I mean, and a lot of people like that because you're letting people enter into your home. Mm-hmm. And that's super cool because people get to find out more about you. Like, you know.
I guess I try to correlate a little bit of everything to kind of please everybody because you can't please everybody.
No, you're not going to please everybody.
Know what I'm saying? But you try to do a little bit of, different here and there. Some will blow up, some will not. It is what it is. But you have to understand how social media works. If it's not a For You page, you ain't going to see it. You know what I'm saying? And it could be the best video you come up with, and it's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's just the way it goes, man. But right now, we're actually going to go to commercial break.
All right, cool.
We're going to go to commercial break, which is sponsored by JD Associates, LLC. If you guys are in San Antonio and you guys need to do your taxes, huevonas, please ponte las pilas and go get them done. Businesses, if you need some bookkeeping, go ahead and head over to JD. He'll take care of you. And then also, too, if you're in the area and you do get a refund after being so lazy, you can hit up my friends at Edwards Flooring. They do some remodeling. They do everything, They make your casita look más bonita.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Everything's good.
Everything's good, So, guys, we'll be right back right after this short commercial break with the GrampaOrly. What's up, San Antonio? Are you needing to get your taxes or your bookkeeping services done? Then head on over to JD Associates LLC, bookkeeping and tax services. Guys, you can find JD Associates LLC on Facebook, on Instagram, or you can give them a call at 210-816-0357, or you can head on over to JD Associates LLC with your abuelita and your 99 Chevy Impala que le está faltando un poquito de paint job, pero you're going to get your taxes, my friend. Head on over to 4702 West Avenue, number 8, San Antonio, Texas, zip code 78213. Now, once you do get your taxes and you get your refund back and you want to say, hey, you know what? I want to get some stuff done there in my house. Well, guess what? Let's get some flooring done on Edwards Flooring Services. Guys, you can find Edwards Flooring Services on Facebook, on Instagram. You can give them a call at 210-702-8297. Or you can head on over there again with your abuelita to 1246 South Hackberry Street, San Antonio, Texas, zip code 78210. Guys, please do not do your flooring with the guy who has got just one eye, or please, El Tío Panchito, no more. Go ahead and call Edwards Flooring Services and get your flooring done for your casita. Guys, Edwards Flooring Services, JD Associates LLC, official sponsors for DeLoco podcast. So now we're going to do, first of all, shout out to Yo Sabo, Tu Sabes game for sending over this game. So Yo Sabo, Tu Sabes game, shout out to you for sending over Yo Sabo the game. We're going to play this game with GrampaOrly. And I was actually going over the last night. I was just telling them right now, and there was some that I got wrong myself. So we're going to see what's going to happen today. So the first one here and these should be, some of these are pretty simple. Some of them I had to kind of think, right? So
good luck with that one.
Yeah, we'll see right now. We'll see right now. So first one, ¿cómo se dice fingernail?
¿Cómo se dice en inglés o en español?
En español. This is going to be, you have to say it in español.
Qué tonto. Cálmate, 956. Ahí está. Oh, ¿cómo se dice fingernail?
Fingernail. Uña. Uña.
Yes.
¿Lo agarraste? Ahí está.
Got it.
Okay. ¿Cómo se dice drinking straw?
Drinking straw.
Drinking straw.
Pipote?
Popote? You got it. You got it. You got it.
Pipote.
All right. This one should be pretty easy because there's a bunch of them in the 956 and here in San Antonio. ¿Cómo se dice donkey? ¿Cómo se dice donkey?
Well, I hope it's this one. Burro.
¡Burro! Oh my God. All right, cool. You got that one. All right.
I got that one.
¿Cómo se dice desk?
Escritorio.
Escritorio. Ahí está. Sí sabes. Tú sí sabes. Buenas noches, mi gente. All right. ¿Cómo se dice curtain?
Cortinas.
Ay,
Cálmate.
Cálmate, you're on a roll. Tenemos un 9, el 9 que está ahí. Pues. Puro sábado gigante aquí. ¿Cómo se dice cooking?
Cocineando.
¿Cómo?
Cocineando.
¿Cocineando o cocinando?
Pues ahí se va.
¡Ahí se va!
Está cerquita.
Está cerquita. Ya mérito, ya estaba. Ok. ¿Cómo se dice clothes hanger?
Oh, esa sí está buena.
Clothes hanger.
Hijo, eso sí la traigo, bro.
¿Cómo se dice clothes hanger?
¿Lo puedo googlear? Oh, my goodness. That was a bit weird. ¿Cómo se dice?
¿Cómo se dice clothes hanger? A ver, dame lo que tú piensas. Like, what do you think?
El cuelga ropa.
¡Wow! Se dice gancho.
Gancho, bro. El cuelga ropa.
Oh, all right. This one you should get porque lo traes puesto.
Ahora sí, vamos a ver.
¿Cómo se dice belt?
Faja.
Faja.
Pues cinturón.
Cinturón.
Okay.
Ahí está la cinturón. Faja es lo que ponen las mujeres antes de ir a la zumba. All right. ¿Cómo se dice belly button?
Ombligo.
Ombligo. Ahora, ¿cómo se dice bacon?
Tocino.
Tú sí sabes.
¡Cállate!
Hey, take it easy.
Ok. ¿Cómo se dice arrow?
Arrow, like an arrow?
Like an arrow. This one got me too yesterday. That's why I picked it.
Arrow.
Arrow.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo se dice? No, arrow no es...
Arrow, ¿qué piensas?
Arrow.
Tampoco vamos a decir arrow pista.
Arrow. No sé, ¿cómo se dice?
Flecha.
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 Las jaras. El bingo.
¡Bingo! ¿Cómo se dice ankle?
¿Tobillo?
¿Cómo?
¿Tobillo?
Tobillo. Ah,
What it is?
you got that one. Ahí está. Tú sí
That's a hard one,
sabes.
bro.
That one's a little tricky on there.
It is
You're there.
tricky.
Pues aquí se dice cankles y clankles.
Si tenemos kenkos, ya vale. Ahora no.
Entonces, ponte dieta, por favor. All right. ¿Cómo se dice lungs?
Pulmones.
Pulmones. Ah, de volar.
Yeah, I got that one.
All right, last one. This should be perfect. This is something that we should have at every meal after the food.
A ver.
¿Cómo se dice dessert?
Postre.
Postre.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, mi gente.
Ahí está.
¿Qué le pasa, Lupita?
Oh, man. ¿Cómo se dice? Yo, shout out to Yo Sabo Tu Sabes game, guys. If you have not gotten this game, get this game. This is a fun game for you to play with family and friends. As you can see right now, both of us were cracking up tremendously right now.
Man, it gets you. It's a mind breaker. I'm like, ¿cómo se dice? Hijo de-
¿Cómo se? A ver.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys. We got a bunch of them right here. Sí, ¿cómo se dice? Postre, fingernail. So these are really good questions. If you haven't gotten the game,
I'm
get
gonna
the
give
game.
me one.
You gotta
Trust
get
me.
this game right
I
here.
gotta do that with the fam. That's gonna be good.
You gotta do it. It's a fun game. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
So right now we're doing the second half here, and we got to find out a little bit more about you. But being from the 956, there's not really too many sports out there. So the first thing I'm gonna ask you: are you a Spurs fan? Cowboys fan?
Spurs fan, basketball, Cowboy fan, football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cowboy para la Super Bowl.
Nunca llegamos. Sí.
Nunca llegamos, sí. ¿Cómo se dice Super Bowl? Hay tantos.
I know. ¿Cómo se dice Super Bowl? ¿Cómo se dice Super Bowl?
Pues ya mero. No, hombre, nunca llegamos.
El next year.
El next year. Y luego after that, no, pues next year. No, hombre, te digo. So you like the Cowboys. Have you always liked the Cowboys? Or?
You know, growing up with the fam and all, I've always been a Cowboy fan. You know, just kind of you know, if you live in Texas, you gotta be a Cowboy
you
fan,
have to.
bro.
You have
cannot
to
be in Texas and be a you know.
Well,
give me one. I don't care.
Texans who?
No, but
Texans who? Man, I don't know. So The Cowboys, if you can see that, this nice pillow right
see
here,
it.
America's
Beautiful.
team, baby.
Yeah. Beautiful star.
Yes, beautiful star. Esa estrella estaba en Bethlehem when Jesus was born. Allá arriba. That's what they follow. Ahí estaba la star.
Todos vamos siguiéndola.
No, but it's crazy, right? To see how much the Cowboys are everywhere. It's like a big moneymaker. Jerry Jones knew what he was doing.
America's team, brother.
America's team,
Yeah.
they have a big marketing, you know, if you want to say clica, they have their Instagram, their follow page. And yes, of course, for some of the haters out there, you can say, yeah, but they're not good or whatever. It doesn't matter if they're not good or not. You know who the Cowboys are. Everybody knows.
Talk about football, the only team that comes out of everybody's mouth is the Cowboys. Whether it's you hate him or you love him.
That's what I love to hear, baby. Yeah, it's so crazy. And I mean, obviously, right, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. And the majority of San Antonio are Cowboys fans, right? I mean, you have some Texans fans, and you have some that are like way off. Oh, me gusta Green Bay, que me gusta este. Por favor. But, you know, so you said that you're a Spurs fan as well. Have you ever been to a Spurs game?
I've been there a few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So what do you think of El Wemby sensation that we just got?
I heard about it last night. I was at one of the pubs last night, and somebody pointed out to him, is he 5'7"?
He's 7'5".
I mean, 7'5".
I 5'7". Hey,
No sabo.
that's how tall I am, hombre. I'm Wemby size.
5'07", 5. He's a giant, bro.
Bro, 7'5".
Hey, and let me tell you, I saw some of the plays he was doing last night. He's pretty good.
Oh, he's a good basketball player, man.
I'm hearing that it's going to be hard to get tickets, you know.
So, mira, esto, I don't know why, ¿verdad, right? Pero voy a hablar a Greg Popovich porque pues de volada we got Wemby y se subieron los ticket prices.
Cálmate, coño.
Ya, hombre, por favor, hombre. Ni es Michael Jordan, por favor. I mean, everybody's saying that he's like the next LeBron James.
A good
right?
pick. That's a good pick, though.
It's a good pick, you know. And number one pick, we haven't had a number one pick since David Robinson and Tim Duncan.
I was thinking about the same thing. I go, man, our number one pick in San Antonio has been a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
And when the thing is, like, people that are, if you want to say Gen Z, right? They're like, why are they showing him so love? I'm like, go back when we got Tim Duncan, and they did the exact same thing for him.
Oh, yeah.
They brought him in. They brought him on the boat. They took him to eat. They flowered him. The people were telling him, come eat tacos, come do this, come do that. So we haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you can expect San Antonio's going to show him, hey, this is what we're about. We're familia here, so we're going to show you how we can love on you.
Yeah.
And he actually had his first taco ever.
Really?
So he came here and somebody recommended him papa and egg and meat and cheese. That's the foundation. You
Beautiful.
know? And speaking of tacos, are tacos as big in the 956 as they are here in San Antonio?
You know what? I went to a place. I can't remember the name of the place. But I had some cabrito tacos yesterday.
Cabrito.
Amazing, bro. Neta, it was good. It was so good.
Yeah.
I had a place I went in the valley. I'm not dogging the valley because the valley has a lot of good places to go.
Yeah.
A lot of authentic Mexican restaurants in the 956.
Yeah.
I love them all. But the ones I tried yesterday evening, man, they were amazing. They were pretty good.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the place because they took me there. And, okay, let's just take me to a place I can eat some cabrito. So that was good. I was impressed. I really? Was. Yeah.
So when you come to San Antonio, what's like do you have a certain spot you like to go to, or it's just lo que viene, like whatever we're gonna go, whatever.
I'm spontaneous, so whatever. Look, it's like you and I trying to get together here.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night. Sure, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. We're texting each other at 2 a.m.
I know. So yeah, I don't really have a plan unless I schedule something, but. I mean, I like to go when they have the market square stuff going on downtown and all that. I love to go hanging out there. But yeah, San Antonio is just so big. There's so many things to do. If I could move anywhere, it would be San Antonio.
San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's what I love to hear that.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that come to San Antonio and don't expect to see what they see.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of people who are like, man, we like the culture. We like how everybody's just like this, whether you know them or not. But it's like a real family base here in San Antonio.
It's a big bond, I think.
Yeah, it's a big bond here. And that's one of the things here. But, so you're spontaneous. So being spontaneous, you come in here to San Antonio, do you change your menu when it comes to eating habits?
No. You know what? It's funny you asked that though, because I'm the type of guy that go to any restaurant. I don't like to look at the menu. I like to just, if I want to eat a certain thing, I love chicken.
Chicken.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Trust me, I'll take that over a steak any day. So I'll always ask, listen, prepare me a chicken breast, put whatever you want on it. Well, we have this. No, just put something together. That's just the way I am. I don't like to look at the menu because a lot of the things you put that's in the menu, the verbiage is just give me chicken.
Yeah,
or give me a steak.
Give me a steak, yeah.
Put me whatever in the side. But that's how I order. I'm not, I don't change it. Just give me whatever.
Give me whatever.
Yeah, I'm not picky. I'll eat whatever.
So, have you eaten at the famous Awful 90 Pollos Asados?
I have not.
No.
No.
Los Norteños.
No.
No.
No. Do I have to go there?
Mira, déjame explicarte, bro. Ese pollo, shout out to Pollos Asados.
Really?
Okay. Hace cuenta que they have a big menu. You can get a parrillada, you can get everything, right? But the main thing is their pollo, right?
Really?
So they have a pollo, and this pollo is del cielo. Then they make this green salsa, okay? That as soon as you get that pollo, you put it in the tortilla with some limoncito, wrap it up, you dip it in there. Mira, se te va el ojo así bien chueco. You put as soon as you make your little taco of chicken, you put your little, you put your little limoncito. Mira, la haces así con la sal. You get that salsa, you put it in there. Ya cuando la traes aquí.
Ya me voy a comer.
Ya se te va el ojo. As soon as you grab it. Siempre, bro. Siempre.
Now I'm going to go. I got to go for it.
Y luego el sweet tea.
No, hombre.
No, hombre, por favor. That place is super good.
Is it really?
Really, really good. Since
I'm
you're a
glad you
big
told me
pollo
that.
guy.
I love pollo.
Right now I said, let me see if he's ever been there before.
Never been there.
That's a top spot. So let me tell you how popular that spot is. They open at 11 o'clock. Okay. There's a line at 10:30.
What? For real?
Yes. This is how popular that place is.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you. Okay. If you go after 11 o'clock, no vas a comer nada.
Really?
Nothing.
Pues ahí traigo un tent.
You know? Ahí voy a acampar allá afuera. Ahí en la mera puerta. ¿Qué estás haciendo tú? No, estoy esperando el pollo. No, so it's a very, very popular
that's good.
place. There's some other al carbon little places here and there that try to match it, but that's the original right there. Nobody can duplicate it.
I need to go now.
It's super good. Of course, when you go 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, yeah, there's room, but if you're going to try to go during lunch,
Good luck.
yeah, good luck with that.
That's a good problem, though.
Yeah, it is a good problem. They actually made news locally here in San Antonio
Really?
2 times. One, because when they're cooking the chicken outside, all that smoke was getting on the main street, so nobody could see.
Okay.
Nobody could see, right? So they had to close it down.
Oh, wow.
So then they fixed it, and again, it happened again. So then they had to close again, and they had to actually do some kind of ventilation to where it's pointing the other way.
Going up, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because the actual news was out there, and they were recording while they were cooking, and the street looked like it was the 4th of July, puro
I would
cohetes in the
stand
air.
right there where the smoke was, man, and just take it all in.
Let me take it all in, baby.
What I would've done.
That's a good chicken spot, pollo al carbon. If
Gotcha.
you whenever you come back or whatever the case is, that's like a good spot for lunch or for dinner. Cheap too.
I'll just probably order it and have them delivered. I'll do that.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's super good. It's
Yeah.
super good. You're gonna want to enjoy it. The whole chicken. I think it's
Cool.
like for the whole chicken, the rice, the beans, and everything comes at like $25.
Not bad.
25
Hey, I don't care how
bucks.
much it costs as long as it's good.
Dude, it's super
for
good.
real.
That's like
Yeah.
a stampede here in San Antonio. When they first came, that place was like, whatsoever. But then when the news got a hold of them, that's when that was it.
It
Game
blew up.
over.
Blew
They
up.
blew up.
That's
they blew up
good.
too much.
Yeah.
So
Chicken over steak for me, bro.
yeah. So you pick chicken over
Big
steak.
time, big time.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So then is there a certain, because right now you just said you ate cabrito, right?
Yeah.
You ate cabrito. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is do you eat breakfast tacos in the morning?
Don't eat breakfast.
You don't eat breakfast?
No, if I do, only on weekends.
Only
That's
on
it.
weekends.
Yeah, because I do a lot of fasting. That's
Okay.
why. Yeah.
Okay. So on the weekends, what is GrampaOrly's go-to tacos or go-to plate?
Man, that is a no-brainer. It's your cute tacos from Laredo Tacos, brother.
Ay,
You know
güey,
it.
so, shout out to Laredo Tacos.
Laredo Taco in the house.
I was laughing so much at that video when you ask for the 2 tacos and you go out the bag
Yeah.
and you're putting in the gas. Y, ay, te bajas con la música.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that video. It's crazy because we're talking about tacos. So I got a message. I was on my TikTok the other day, live, and this girl sends me a message. Says, "Hey, GrampaOrly, have you seen your video? It's on this. It's on George Lopez story." I'm like, "What video? Can you send it to me?" And I'm like, wanting to get off my live, to go see what George Lopez.
Yeah.
And then I see it was the cute tacos.
The cute tacos, really?
Man, he posted on his story.
Wow.
It was last week.
No way.
For real, yeah. And I actually screen recorded the where it's got his name and stuff. And I think he put a hashtag like "How I Met Your Tia."
Oh, I bet
So
you
that
did.
was funny, bro. Yeah.
Wow,
That
dude.
happened last
Because
week,
it is
yeah.
a funny video. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you
a funny.
know.
You're asking for the 2 tacos. You go out there, you're pumping gas. Y luego, ay, te bajas. Así pa-
Yeah, it was on his story, man. Last week, I was so happy about that. So
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Is that another guy that maybe you want to do something with or meet?
I've-
Or have you ever met him before?
I've
or
never
no?
met him. Of course, I would love to meet that guy. He's an amazing person. You know,
Dang.
whatever he does.
Yeah, whatever he does, you know.
Yeah.
I know they had all that controversy with him and
Yeah.
Ralphie, and bro, it's whatever. But you were just saying it earlier. Social media is gonna blow it up to another
is,
proportion.
No matter whether it's true or not.
Whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
Just like you know about Wemby, right? And Britney Spears,
Yes.
they blew that out of
And-
proportion.
And what happened to that?
Nothing.
Nada.
Nothing.
You know?
But the media blows it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said that he slapped her. He didn't even slap her. He just where he went back to see
Exactly.
who it was. He
Exactly.
slapped her. And people made it like, oh, Wemby's security guard le dio un golpeazo.
Moletón que le-
And then they always put the fake picture. Está así con uno. No, hombre, te digo. Está todo Bruce Britney Spears.
No,
Está
por
loco
favor.
para allá.
Yeah.
No, hombre. They
Yeah.
blow it out of proportion, man.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
when this whole thing happened with George Lopez and this new and up and coming comedian,
Yeah.
they were just cropping what they wanted to
Oh,
crop.
yeah. And they do
it's-
it. They always do that.
Oh my God, dude. Like that
Yeah.
that ticks me off when they do that. It's like, yes, I get it. You're trying to get a trend and you're trying to get that video to get
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many views and
Yeah.
so many likes.
That's what it's all about.
That's it. That's what it's all about. And that's my thing. Like, okay, I get it. And then when people start finding out, the chismosos and chismosas, they're there and they're like, ah, hombre, ni pasó eso,
Ah, mire, puro
hombre.
vato. No pasó eso.
No pasó eso, man. Because everybody thought it was Wemby. Because if you don't know, his wingspan is like probably like 12 subways, foot longs. 12 subways
Big time.
put together.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody was like, no, hombre, Wemby se volteó para ir al baño. ¡Pah! Le dio un golpeazo a la Britney.
Sí, se atravesó.
Se atravesó la Wemby. Ay, perdón, señor, perdón. Ay, me pegaste el ojo, Wemby. But
That's
that's
hilarious.
just the way it is, man. Social
Yeah.
media. But yeah, that's another dude that I would hope, George Lopez to meet one day.
Oh, my
Hopefully.
goodness, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome to meet
You know,
him.
he's worked very hard at his career.
Yeah.
You know, and don't get me wrong, this other gentleman, the comedian guy that we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
He's really good too as well.
Oh, yeah, Ralph Barbosa.
Very good.
He's a
As
good
I've
guy,
seen
man.
him, and he's very natural and all that. But George Lopez has paid his dues. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
He
thing
does.
that I tell people, like,
Yeah.
he's the guy who paved the way
I think
for
so.
the Latino community to
Yeah.
actually have comedians that are Latinos that are blowing up now, right?
Yeah. Hispanic, man.
Bro,
La raza,
that's
you know?
pura raza. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like now you have Felipe Esparza, you have
Yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias,
Gabriel
you,
Iglesias,
you
yeah.
have all these guys that are
Yeah.
blowing up. But every time that they see him, who do they think about? George Lopez.
They started somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to argue with that? Like, there's no way.
Right.
There's no way. I mean, it's like right now. People are going to hear Laredo tacos, and now they're going to head over. Go get those Laredo
Go get the
tacos.
cues. You got to get the cues. And there's some of that tocino on it.
How did that even work? Like, did you ask him to do it?
It's
Or?
so weird because 5:30 in the morning, I go in at 6
Okay.
at work. I run a business, okay, so
Okay,
y'all
okay.
know.
There you
go. It was 5:30 in the morning, and I saw this little trend going on about the drop, and that's when I started doing my drops. And I went into the actual stripes, and I just by myself. No, the people at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, yeah.
So I put my phone there, and then it was kind of weird because as I was doing one of my drops, that lady comes out, one of the cook ladies.
Oh, cook ladies, yeah.
She was coming out, and I was doing my drop, looking at the camera, and she was looking at me. She was like, it was weird, man. Well, that video blew up to over 1 million views.
Oh, wow.
You know, and then Laredo Taco started, you know,
They
sending
reached
me
out to you?
messages. They reached out to
Really?
me. Hey, can we use your video? Of course you can. You can use my video. No big deal, you know.
Wow.
And I think because of that, they eventually got to me, and well, now I'm under contract with these guys for
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome,
So
dude.
yeah, that's why I love it though. You know, because
That's cool.
First of all, I love their food. You
Yeah.
know, and I'm able now to collab with them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Enjoy
hombre,
that.
Que, no, hombre, la esposa va a andar bien celosa porque dijo, mira ese pedazo de carne que está... Ay.
You should see the comments, man. It's
Oh
crazy.
my God, dude! I can only imagine. But that's cool. I didn't know that you now you have that little
Yeah.
partnership with them.
That's one of them.
One of them.
Yeah.
Well, how many partnerships do you have? If you
I
don't
have
mind me
several,
asking.
I have several. Well, I did. Like I say, I promoted or did a lot of collabs with Ellen Distributors. It's a beer company there.
Okay.
And they're where I'm from.
Okay.
That lasted about almost 3.5 years. You know, so you know they're restructuring, doing some other things. But I have many. You know, I'm an ambassador for the Bird Ogden Arena as well.
Okay.
So I promote all the concerts that are there. You know, I'm one of the influencers,
One of the influencers,
that helps promote whatever they're doing there. In any concert, any event, I'm going to be there.
That's
But I
awesome.
help to, you know, I'll give away tickets and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But along with a whole bunch of, you know, businesses that I do collabs with and stuff all over the place.
All over.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Love it.
Yeah, like I've been reaching out to HEB. You know, so
Hello,
shout out to
HEB.
HEB.
Where are you?
Hello. So I had an idea, right? So the idea that I have, if you're listening again, the idea that I had was, you know, wink, wink, is to have HEB products on the podcast.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Promoting their sodas, promoting their chips, because during the holidays they come out with new chips,
Yeah.
they come out with new drinks.
Yeah.
So I said, hey man, I can put it here and we'll drink it with my guests. We'll eat it together and see how it tastes. You know what I mean? So
HEB, you're listening?
HEB, por favor,
Muévate.
mira, ponte el Q-tip aquí en el oído and listen to me, please. I want to do something with you, HEB.
Apúrate.
Por favor, apúrate, porque necesito el dinerito, por favor. So that's another idea, you know, that I have.
Yeah.
And there's some small local businesses right now that are reaching out to me.
Right.
That, you know, so there's one right now that we're actually going to do a Chango Loco, but it's going to be called Chango DeLoco.
There you
So it's
go.
going to be
There you go.
my mix and
Kinda
taste.
correlate that. Yeah.
You know. So we're going to see how that's going to work.
That's good.
We're supposed to meet next week and see how that goes. They're going to actually be on the podcast themselves because right now their business is blowing up tremendously here in San Antonio.
Nice.
So it's super cool to be able to have and that kind of interaction like with small businesses here in San Antonio. And
support the locals. Support the
That's it.
locals always.
Support the locals and the DeLocos.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, por favor.
Para todos ustedes.
So it's super cool, man, to see and hear like the stuff that you got, the partnerships
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And that's, to me, like hearing you saying like, I'm an open door, like I'll
Open doors.
promote, do whatever it's going to take. And I think everybody should be like that. I mean, honestly.
and I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that as well. So, just recently, I also came on in a commercial. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
The Water Beach Park at South Padre Island.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's up for 100 days, so it's going to be like every day in all the TV stations.
Yeah.
Telemundo, Univision, Channel 4, Channel 5, Spectrum, and so on. I don't know how many.
Wow.
There are. So it's also out there. You can see it too. It's kind of a
And
funny
we
one.
actually went to that park.
Did you go?
Yeah, we went to
Okay.
that park.
That's cool.
We went to
This
that
is
park,
nice.
man. Yeah, it's a nice park.
They renovated the whole place from the previous business that was
it
there.
was a Schlitterbahn, right?
Yeah,
Before?
yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't been there because I haven't had the time to go there.
Yeah.
But I was honored to be on their commercial. Yeah,
That's awesome,
That's
man.
pretty cool.
Shout out to them, the Beach Park.
Beach Park. Yeah.
Shout out to them because I went in there with the San Antonio mentality of a lazy river. Mm-hmm. That ain't no lazy river.
No.
That's a rapid river.
It's a rapid, yeah.
Because I was in there, right? And it was me, my nephew, my wife, and my daughter. And we were just in there walking, caminando con los floats. And we just started seeing people like, hey, get on your floats, get on your floats. Or like, get on my float. Like, it's just a lazy river. It's until when we got there, right before the drop. I didn't see the drop. So the lady there, she goes, Senor, please. You know, and I'm like, what you, because you got to get on. Like, you can't be like that. I'm like, we're just walking, but I can't see the drop. It just looks like water all the way up there.
Right.
So as soon as I try to get on, no, hombre, te digo, I jump on. I fall off, get in there, and I'm already gonna go down the hill. They pick me up, put me in there. Wow, vámonos. I went by, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? I was doing twisting turns and todo eso. I'm like, what the heck? This is a rapid river. This ain't no little lazy river.
Yep.
It's a nice park. I like it.
Fun.
I like it. I like that they have the aguas frescas there. Or did you know they have aguas frescas there?
I didn't know that. No.
We got the cucumber one. It's like this big.
Nice.
The thing is like that.
Nice.
They dice Puro 956 ahí en la cup.
Dice?
Yeah, it says it on there.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, mi gente, the 956. It's super good. I like it. One thing I will tell you, Beach Park, is me cobraste mucho, pero está bien. I mean, it was well worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're on vacation, and it's a one in a million. And I hadn't been to South Padre in probably 10 years.
Oh, wow.
We would actually go, when I was living with my parents, we would go strategically and religiously every summer.
Yeah.
Like every summer, we would go twice a year. So there's like a lot of people that we know that are from South Padre, and they saw us and like, man, we haven't seen you in a minute.
It's a hot spot, man. South Padre Island is pretty big. I know.
How far is South Padre from you?
So it takes me an hour to get there.
An hour?
Yeah.
Que chula.
1 hour. Yeah.
Para mí es unos 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours.
Because, man, I love it because let's go. We'll just go, you know.
Dang,
And I have a hotel that I also promote. Hello. Isla Beach Grand Resort, to be exact.
Ay, juez.
I love to stay there because, of course, I do collabs with them as well. But
Yeah,
it's a
that's
beautiful
cool.
place, too.
Yeah, that's
South
cool.
Park Island, right by the beach. Yeah.
Mira, y tiene esa parte de 1 hora. La 1 hora de mí es Corpus Christi. No, hombre, nada que ver la Corpus Christi. No, hombre. Me entro al agua y estoy pensando, ¿qué es esta agua? ¿Qué pasó?
I love Corpus Christi, though, but I love South Padre Island.
Oh, dude. The South Padre, the water's so clean. Supposed to be, I don't know, you have those biologists that can, la water splits like this, and can like that. I don't know none of that, right? But the water's super clear.
It is
Pero,
it's clearer than some other places.
Pero como yo, it's like, pues, ¿qué pasó con la Corpus Christi? Como que le salió la sur para allá, o que...
Está divertido el agua.
Estás en el agua y que, mira, salió un diaper, ¿qué pasó acá?
Oh, my God.
Oh, man,
you
dude.
didn't hear that, okay?
Yeah, you didn't hear that, Corpus Christi, okay? No, man, but what do you got next? Like, what's next for you?
Well, I mean, I do have a lot of collabs that I'm working on. A couple of bands has reached out to me. GrampaOrly sabe cantar, bro.
Ay, juez. Excuse me?
So I'm going to be doing some collabs with some local bands. Have been
Really?
reaching out. They're going to come up with a song. I do have my own solo, though, in case you
Really?
haven't heard it. Yeah, on YouTube.
I need to check it out.
You need to go it's under GrampaOrly, and it's a YouTube, just a song.
Okay.
Which upcoming video, pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the name of the song is called "You Only Live Once."
You only live once.
You got to listen to it. Yeah, I kind of co-wrote that with a good friend of mine, and put it together. I posted up, and now it's on YouTube. It's been there for I want to say about a year or so, but I haven't really focused on that. I just wanted to kind of put something together. I figured before I die, I want to put something out there.
Something out there, yeah.
You know, so it's on there. It's on YouTube and all platforms. You know,
Yeah.
You can find them on TikTok, Instagram. Just look it under "You Only Live Once" YOLO under GrampaOrly.
Under GrampaOrly.
Yeah, you can find it, man.
That's cool,
So
man.
waiting for that video. Hopefully this year you'll see it there as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So like today, he's here in San Antonio. He's got some other collabs going on today. So he's going to be
Yeah.
a busy bee today.
Yeah. Before I go, I'm probably head on back tomorrow, but it depends. You know, I'm off Monday too. So if I decide
you're
to
off
stay-
Monday?
Yeah.
No, pues.
See what happens.
Chalupa buena, no, hombre. Yo tengo que trabajar yo.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
super cool. So again, you want to put your plug in where people can find you. If you don't know who he is, you guys are living under a bridge. But you put your plug in. You know what I mean?
First of all, it is my pleasure. Obviously, you know that.
Of course.
But you can find me for all kinds of collabs under GrampaOrly. But what I spelled it differently is GRAMPA.
Yes.
Grandpa. Yeah, so I made it a little different. Because
Yes.
I wanted it to be a little different from your regular grandpa.
Yes.
Okay, with
Yes.
an N instead of the M.
Uh-huh.
So you can get it. Also, I got Twitter, I got Instagram, TikTok, YouTube,
Traes la Snapchatty?
Facebook, feet. Nothing.
Wow.
I got them all, but it's all in the same one.
They're all in the same name.
Under Grandpa.
Grandpa.
I made it.
So that is GRAMPA.
Yeah, ORLY.
Yes, Grandpa
Orly. Yeah, and I have my own website under GrampaOrly.com, of course, as well.
Wow.
I've got my own little website and you can contact me via email under contact at GrampaOrly.com.
Ay, pues. Excuse me?
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches, mi gente.
I try to make it easy to put everything together. I have a good friend of mine that helps me with all that stuff, you know.
Really?
But yeah, everything's very simple. Again, my website is under GrampaOrly.com, and then you can email me at contact at GrampaOrly.com.
Contact at GrampaOrly.com.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're here locally here in San Antonio, and of course, I don't know, how often do you come to San Antonio?
I do come frequently. Maybe, I don't know, 6 times out of the year, maybe, or something like that.
Okay.
You know, as much as I can.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Okay, guys, follow Grandpa Orly, okay? If you guys are here locally here in San Antonio, and you just want to get a shout out, you heard Grandpa Orly. He said he's willing and able.
Oh, yeah.
According to, más por $1,000. Not he'll help you out, you know what I mean? And that's what I like about you, man. You're always open. You're an open book. You're willing to collab with whoever, whenever. So you guys, if you're here in San Antonio and you want to do something with Grandpa Orly, hit him up. Follow him on Instagram, the biggest thing. Follow him on TikTok. Follow him on Twitter. Follow him on Facebook. Hit him up.
DM me on Instagram if you want advice. If you just DM me, and you know, there's so many people that DM me.
Really?
And it's really hard, obviously,
to catch up with all of them. Yeah.
But I spend time and I kind of go through them, you know, and pick one here and there.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important to me to reach out as well. Not just people reaching out to people like myself and don't ever get back to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to San Antonio. Been my biggest fan.
Yes, sir.
Analytics. So
yes, sir.
I'm very, very grateful to you guys. Let's get mucho. Quiero que sepas.
Of course. Shout out to 956. You guys in McAllen, Texas. You guys got a gem right here sitting in front of me. You guys got a gem. So make sure you take care of him. Porque if not, I'm going to make him live over here and I'll take care of him over here. Because he's like in San Antonio. So shout out to the 956, McAllen, Texas. Shout out to you. Shout out to Grandpa Orly's family as well. I know he's a busy bee. Don't pick on him, please. Don't pick on him. Es un grandpa, por favor. Dale.
Ya mero me muero. Tengo braces, bro.
Tiene braces ahora. Ya le duele la espalda, la rodilla, que me duele aquí, me duele acá. Come on, guys. Take it easy on him. But, guys, thank you guys for tuning in today. This is episode number 37. Thank you so much, Grandpa Orly, for being here.
No problem. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. And it was a little short time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had to make it quick because you are a busy guy. And guys, like, it's just a quick reminder. Again, if you guys are going through anything, you guys are facing anything good or bad, just remember that God loves you. Dios te ama. God loves you, my friend.
Loves everybody.
Dios ama a ti. You know, Dios ama a todos ustedes. And again, if you guys are needing any help, anything like that, call on to God and He can help you out. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Again, follow Grandpa Orly. $1,000, no te creas. Follow Grandpa. Bendiciones a todos ustedes, Grandpa Orly. You have anything else to say?
I just one thing is that to know me is to love me, y no tienes que conocer una persona para que los quieras. Mucho cariño, mucho respeto de parte de Grandpa Orly a todos ustedes.
Hi. Guys, we will see you on the very next episode.
Ahí está.
Ahí estamos.
Ahí estamos.
Estás escuchando DeLoco Podcast.
Loco Podcast.